The Pride Marching Band showcased their support for a fellow Texas A&M University Commerce student that was seriously injured earlier this month. On September 10th, Amber Johnson, a mellophone player in the university band, was struck by a vehicle while on the crosswalk near Whitley Hall. Suffering from serious injuries, the 18-year-old was then transferred to the hospital where she is still recovering.
Yeah, it was just a shock, because that's something that you don't really expect. You know what happens, but you don't expect it to happen to one of our people, We saw all the cops and all the helicopter and stuff. And so we parked at CVS and we kind of just ran back there, and then eventually somebody let us into Whitley. Yeah. The person I was with was Garrett, and he knew her room number, so he ran up there. And then I ran to the back where there's a fire truck and ambulance and police cars everywhere and a helicopter. So I was like, the helicopter was going off, and I actually got to see her from far away, but not really up close. I ran up to the cop and was like, "Sir, may I ask who that is?" And then he didn't want to tell me at first, and then I asked, like, "Is it Amber?" And then as soon as I said Amber, he started walking towards me, and then he talked to me.
I was with my friend Denver, and he was on Facebook, and he told me about it right before I head off to work. So it was really sad, because she's a really sweet person, and so we didn't expect for that to ever happen to her. I just kind of broke down and started crying.
Before practice on Thursday, September 15th, the band honored Amber by standing in formation on the football field in the shape of a heart.
I think it's in times like these where you feel alone, kind of, especially if you're in a hospital for a real long time. You have your parents there naturally, but then when you see that a group this big actually cares, it means a lot, I think, at least.
We're a family, so you always have to show that you love someone. We're always there for each other. Even if there are difficulties going on in life, we're a family. We back each other up. We care about one another, and we're always going to be there for each other throughout the rest of our lives. And that's the family that we're in.
Members of the university band also sported yellow ribbons all day, a color which the band members felt represented Amber.
Yellow, because her nickname is Tweety Bird, because she makes a little Tweety sound, and so we all wore yellow because of that.
Her nickname was Tweety Bird, because she's kind of like a small girl. She's always very positive and upbeat. I've never seen her not smile. She's always smiling, and that's just what the nickname they gave her, Tweety Bird.
While the tragedy certainly devastated Amber's friends in the marching band, it also raised awareness about crosswalk safety.
It obviously just reinforces the ideals that somebody should have taught you at a young age, that you need to be careful when you're trying to cross the road and not always assume that cars are going to see you and stop for you. But, it's obviously awful that, when it does end up happening.
I think we need to be safer crossing roads, we need to watch out, but also, there's a lot of dangerous drivers out, so, I feel like we need to actually, I know a lot of people just walk out and don't really pay attention because it's a crosswalk, but I feel like we actually do need to look where we're going.
Amber Johnson's accident certainly shook students on campus, especially leaving a lasting impression on those close to her.
We want her family to know we're there for them as well. Because the family atmosphere reaches just past us. It reaches to everybody else's family as well.
From Commerce, Texas, I'm Allie James, Main Media News.